Thank you for reminding. Okay. So if you take these two triangles, what are the common elements? What are the common elements in these two triangles? Quickly tell. Fast.
A, B, C, and R, Q, P is equal to
A, B, C, and R, Q, P, no? Right angles. Yes, they are equal. So A, B, C angle equals P, Q, R, P, Q. Same thing. P, Q, R angle. And A ke egulan dila thiyena, so it's given. What else? Yes. AB equals RQ.
AC equals PR.
AC equals PR. Yes. They are all given. 1 second. Maria, inna mama me whiteboard link එක එවන්න. Click on this link and you'll be able to see. එතකොට these are also given. No? මේවත් දීලා තියෙනවනේ. They have mentioned that. So given. So we can say that these two triangles are congruent. Can you all tell me what the case is? What is the case?
Yes.
Sorry?
SA. SAS.
SA කියලා නෑ SAS but SAS වල නම් equal sides දෙන මැද angle එක තමයි equal වෙන්න ඕනේ. Remember included angle. මෙතන included angle එක නෙවෙයිනේ තියෙන්නේ. මෙතන තියෙන්නේ මේ angle එක. It's not SAS. Then what is it? What is it?
RHS.
Good. It is RHS. Why? Because ABC and PQR angles, they're 90 degrees. 90 degrees, and it's a right angle. And also you can see AC and PR are hypotenuse. So there's a right angle, there's a hypotenuse. In addition to that, have a side pair. So it's RHS. RHS. Now, since these two triangles are congruent, අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් BC side is equal to PQ side. BC side is equal to PQ side. No? Right? මේ blue color triangle එකේ BC කියන side එක purple triangle එකේ PQ කියන side එකට equal. So I say BC is equal to PQ. What is the reason I should put here?
Corresponding angles of a congruent triangle.
Yes. Corresponding angles in sides, huh? But correct.
Sorry.
Yes. Corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Then can you see now, okay, BC is equal to PQ. BC can මෙයා, PQ can මෙයා. Can you see that to both these sides, this PC part is common. May PC කියන part එක BC කියන එක නට included. I mean, in there, and PQ කියන එක නට common. Can you see that? Give me a thumbs up if you notice that. No? Let me tell again. May PC කියන side එක මෙයාටත් common, මෙයාටත් common. ඒක හින්දා what I'm going to do is, since PC is common to both these, මම දෙන්නගෙම PC subtract කරනවා. BC ගෙනුත් PC subtract කරනවා. PQ ගෙනුත් PC subtract කරනවා. It's okay, no? It's axioms, right? So, BC ගෙන් PC subtract කරාම මොකද ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ? BP. Right? BC ගෙන් PC subtract කරාම we have BP. Then PQ ගෙන් PC subtract කරාම we have CQ. That's what they're asking us to prove. No, see, BP equals CQ. Did you all understand that? Give me a thumbs up if you understood. others? Yes. Congruency part clear there is Cindy. Is the congruency part clear? मैं congruent कर पे clear है? Okay. So first of all, if you take these two triangles, we can see in both the triangles. मैं आगे ABC के angle लगाती ना, मैं आगे PQR के angle लगाती ना, they are both 90 degrees. So they are equal. That is one equal element. Then मैं आगे AB के side लगाती ना, मैं आगे RQ के side लगाती ना, that is also equal. Then मैं आगे AC, which is the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. मैं आगे PR is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. So those are also equal. Therefore, we can say the two triangles are congruent under the RHS case. RHS means right angle, hypotenuse, and side. Is that clear, Cindy? ඊළඟට, now since they are congruent, මේ blue color triangle එකේ BC කියන side එක, purple color triangle එකේ PQ කියන side එක equal. Because congruent means they are completely identical. No? එහෙනම් මෙයාගේ මේ side එකයි මෙයාගේ මේ side එකයි equal. Is that clear, Cindy? Okay. බලන්න මේ දෙන්නටම PC කියන එක නා common නේද? PC is common to both. So I'm going to subtract PC from both. So BC ගෙනුත් PC subtract කරා, PQ ගෙනුත් PC subtract කරා. Let's see what happens when I subtract PC from BC. This is BC, this is PC. BC ගෙන් PC subtract කරාම මට ඉතුරු වෙනවා BP. Right? So I get BP here. Then here PQ ගෙන් PC subtract කරන්න ඕනේ. Okay, so this is PQ. එයාගෙන් PC subtract කරනවා. Then what I have remaining is CQ. So I write here CQ. So those will also be equal. Is it clear? All right. Lamaya, I'll give you 2 minutes to copy down. Any recorrections, quickly do so.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Is the reason we showed that ABC equals PQR is because we needed to show that BC equals PQ? Or is that the reason?
So are you asking whether we made this congruent just to show this කියලා දහන්නේ?
Yeah.
Yes, actually, now metana BC is equal to PQ කියලා කියන්න we don't have any other reasons. But if we make those two triangles congruent, then that would give us a reason. Then we know, okay, two triangles are congruent. That means they're completely identical. Right? එතකොට මෙයාගේ මේ side එක මෙයාගේ මේ side එකට equal වෙනවා. So, yes, we did this entire congruency situation just to show this. එයාව පෙන්නුවේ so that we can subtract PC from both and then get this. Did I answer your question, Ismail?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Okay. One more minute. Quickly copy down. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් O levels වලදී අපි axiom එක reason එකක් විදිහට දාන්න ඕනෙම නැහැ. Axiom නොදැම්මට කමක් නැහැ. දැම්මත් කමක් නැහැ, නොදැම්මත් කමක් නැහැ. If you want to, you can write here. මෙතන හරි මෙතන axiom කියලා දාන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් මෙතන axiom කියලා දාන්න පුළුවන්. Okay? දැම්මට කමක් නැහැ. If that comes with practice, just write it. No problem. දැම්ම කියලා වැරදි නෑ. දැම්ම කියන්නේ it's much better. I'll set a timer for 1 minute. Okay, Lamai. Then, what's the other homework, Lamai? Same exercise again. All right.
The fourth question, teacher.
Fourth question. No, okay. 3.4, fourth question. Right. Okay. Let me get the question to the whiteboard. Lamai, are any of you living in Matara? ඔයගොල්ලන් කවුරු මාතර පැත්තේ ඉන්නවද? I may have asked you this question before, no? No? Okay. Okay. In the triangle PQR, perpendiculars QY and RX are drawn from points Q and R to the sides RP and QR. මේ තියෙන perpendiculars කියලා mark කරලාම තියෙනවා because perpendicular means there's a right angle, so ඒක mark කරලාම තියෙනවා. Such that QY equals RX. QY කියන්නේ මෙයා, RX කියන්නේ මෙයා. So those two are equal. Right? So QY is equal to RX. Prove that XQR කියන්නේ this triangle, no? XQR is this blue triangle. Is equal to YRQ. YRQ කියලා කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ purple triangle එක. So we have to show that they are congruent. Okay. So can you see now blue triangle එකේ purple triangle එකේ දෙකේම මේ sides දෙක equal නේ. XR and QY are equal. They have given it නේ. QY equals RX කියලා. ඕන අපිට that means QY equals RX equal means අපිට ඕන එක side දෙකක් තියෙනවා. Good. Can you see in both the triangles we have a right angle which are equal. So අපිට angle එකකුත් තියෙනවා and that angle is a right angle 90 degrees. And also we can see that QR is common to both. QR is common to both. And can you see that right angle eකට opposite in hinda that is a hypotenuse. So we have QR which is hypotenuse. So එහෙනම් මේකට අපිට RHS දාන්න පුළුවන්. So look at this very carefully. XQR and YRQ. XQR and YRQ. Right angle එක මුලින්ම ලියමු. XQR is the blue triangle. YRQ is a purple triangle. My connection is unstable, so I will keep my camera off for a bit. So let's write QXR. That is a right angle. In the purple triangle, it's QIR. Samne RHS will right angle like a 90 degrees scale. It's always better. So how do we say that? Because they have given that. Then we can see QR is common to both. So QR is the common side. QR equals QR, common side. And finally, may side එක. මේ ගොල්ලන් දීලා තියෙන්නේ මේ QY equals RX. So මෙයාගේ RX කියන side එක මෙයාගේ QY කියන side එකට equal. So let's write that too. RX equals QY. ඒකත් they have given. So we have a right angle, we have the hypotenuse, and we have another side. Therefore, we can say triangle XQR is congruent to triangle YRQ under the RHS case. Is it clear to all of you? Did you all get this answer? This blue triangle and the purple triangle are equal, no? Equal can be congruent, ne? The blue triangle and the purple triangle are congruent. So here, blue triangle like methane angle like XRQ. And that should be equal to this angle in the purple triangle. Now, please excuse me for a second. Okay, I'm sorry, Lamai. Fully black. Can you all see the whiteboard, others? In Shana's mama, I'm at link the whiteboard. Click on this link and see. If not, log out till I log in. Okay. So in the blue triangle, in the blue triangle, angle. So that should be equal to the, in the purple triangle, this angle. So these two angles should be equal, right? Why? Because they are completely identical. So angle, so they should be equal. Therefore, XRQ excuse me, equals YQR. Up it straight away for the reason we'll write corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Is that clear, Lamai? Okay. 2 minutes for recorrections quickly. I අපිට මොනවද ළමයි homework තියෙන්නේ miscellaneous එකේ මොනවද තියෙන්නේ කියලා මට කවට අගා කියන්න බලන්න. Third and fourth.
1 and 2, teacher.
1 and 2. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Is that it?
That's all, teacher.
That's all. Okay. Okay, do the recorrections, then we'll discuss that. අපි පස්සේ තව එක question එකක් class එකේ කරමු and then I will give some more homework. Today we'll start area and we'll finish area 2. පටන් අරගෙන ඉවර කරමු area lesson. It's a very short lesson. Okay, Lama, have you all finished? Done? Okay. Miscellaneous exercise, first and second questions. Okay, let me get the first question. Now, දැන් මෙච්චර වෙලා අපිට හැම exercise එකෙම එක case එක ගානේ තිබ්බේ, right? In 5.1 it was SAS. In exercise 5.2 it was AAS. In exercise 5.3 it was SSS. In exercise 5.4 it was RHS. Now in the miscellaneous exercise, all these different cases are combined together. I hope all of you tried, huh? Okay. This is the miscellaneous exercise. Okay. In the figure, AX is parallel to YB. So AX is parallel to YB. They have marked that as well. Show that the straight lines AB and YX bisect each other at P. AB and YX bisects each other at P. So that's what we have to show. Bisect කියන word එකේ meaning එක මොකද්ද? What does it mean when we say bisect?
Dividing a triangle equally.
Equally, yes. Dividing, not always a triangle. It's like a line or something. Dividing equally, yes. So, okay, Shanas. Okay, no worries. Okay, so, metana, if you take this AB, ඒගොල්ලන් කියනවා AB ව equally බෙදෙනවාද කියලා බලන්න P වලින්. Like AB is equally divided into two parts by P. And XY also equally divided into two parts by P. That's what they're asking us to show. Now, how do we do this? Is there a way for us to make these two triangles congruent? Did y'all try doing that? Did y'all try making these two triangles congruent, Lamai? Okay, can y'all tell me which case you used, please? Which case did you use to make these two triangles congruent?
AS.
Okay, AS. What about others? Any other cases? Okay, another AAS.
AAS.
AAS. So that means...
AS.
Okay. So that means most of you have used AAS. Others also AAS use karapu kaata, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Can you all tell me what are the equal elements here? What are the equal elements here?
AX and YB.
AX and YB, yes. AX can be side එක, YB can be side එක, because they have marked that they are equal. So we have one side, okay?
YPB and APX vertically opposite angles.
YPB and APX vertically opposite angles. Yes, good. So we have another angle. Anything else?
AXP is equals to PYB because the alternative angle.
AXP equals PYB because the alternate angles. Yes, because the lines are parallel. Z shape. Z shape. Yes, that is also correct. Anything else? Okay. Yes, Maria. XAP equals PBY. Again, alternate angles. Okay. We have plenty of angles and we also have one side. So yes, cool. We can use AAS. Let's write the topic. One of the angles, triangles, AXP and PBY. Out of the three pairs of angles, angle pairs tunam equal. This is equal to this alternate angles. This is equal to this alternate angles. And this is equal to this vertically opposite angle. So out of the three pairs, you can use whatever you want. I will take XAP equals PBY. Excuse me. PBY, reason, alternate angles between parallel lines. Then අනිත් මම use කරන්නම්, I will use this one, vertically opposite. APX equals YPB. Reason, vertically opposite angles. Then side, we need a side, so we'll put AX equals YB. That, of course, is given. That was not very difficult, no? So we can say triangles AXP is congruent to triangle PBY under the AAS case. What are they asking us to prove? AB and YX bisect each other at P. Now, Lamai, look at this. Since these two triangles are congruent, can you see that AP side is equal to PB side? Since these two triangles are congruent, AP side equals PB side. And for the reason I write, corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Is that clear to you, Lamai? Others, give me a thumbs up. Kwanitaya, did you all understand? All of you have to let me know if you understood. Okay. Also, can you see that PX side is equal to YP? PX is equal to YP again for the same reason. PX is equal to YP for the same reason. බලන්න A කියන්නේ P කියන, so using this point P, exactly at this point P, this line and this line has been divided into equally two parts. See, if you take AB is divided into two equal parts at P. Why? Because this is equal to this, right? And then if you take XY is also divided into two equal parts. See? YP and PX by P. Therefore, yes, it is correct. Apita kiya show that this is blah, blah, blah. So we will write that as a sentence. Samana hema sentence එක විදිහට ලියන්න ඕනේ. Therefore, what are they asking us to prove? AB and YX bisect each other at P. If they're asking you to prove something, at the end, write it as a sentence. After proving everything, at the end, better to write it as a sentence. Is it clear, Lamai? Okay. 2 minutes for recorrections. Make it fast. Quickly. Okay, Lamai, shall we move on? Did you all do the recorrections? Okay. Let's take the second question. Second, okay. In the triangle ABC, the midpoint of AC is M. Midpoint of AC is M. Harane kumat they have marked it, no? Midpoint of AC is M means this is equal to this, no? Okay, go mark karna thiya. See me? Marked. The perpendiculars drawn from A and C meet BM. Perpendiculars drawn from A and C meet BM and BM produced at P and Q. ඒක හරිනේ මේ මෙයාව meet වෙන P වල perpendicular means there's a right angle. Here again it's meeting here perpendicularly means there's a right angle. Okay, that also makes sense. Show that AMP is congruent to MQC. AMP කියane ළමයි this triangle AMP. It's this very small triangle. MQC is this very small triangle. And they're asking us to show that they're congruent. What is the case you used for this?
AAC, AAS.
Okay, AAS, others? RHS, okay.
RHS.
RHS, okay.
RHS.
RHS. Anyone else? Hari. Now let's look at these two. Mechurani megula dila tin information, nothing else. If we went for AAS, we need one angle, another angle, and one side. Two angles and one side. If we used AAS. If we used RHS, we need a right angle, hypotenuse can its side and we need another side other than the hypotenuse. Keeping that in mind, let's look at our diagram. Clearly, we have a side. May AM is equal to MC is a side and it's also the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse එක තියෙනවා. අපි බලමු RHS පුළුවන්ද or should we use AAS කියලා. So we have a right angle. We have a right angle. එහෙනම් ඔන්න අපිට right angle එක තියෙනවා. If we used AAS, we can use that as an angle, no? Because right angle is anyways an angle. I'm just trying to compare the two cases. With the given information, I'm trying to compare the two cases to see which one is the most relevant. If I used RHS, I would take this right angle as the right angle I want. If I used AAS, I would take this as the equal angle. Okay. Then if you take AM equals MC, RHS case that's the hypotenuse. If you use the RHS case, that's a hypotenuse. If you use the AAS case, it's just a side. Doesn't matter whether it's a hypotenuse or not, it's just a side. What else do we have here? What else are equal here?
CMQ and AMP as vertically opposite angles.
AMP and CMQ, no?
Yes.
These two, yes, they are vertically opposite angles. RHS වල නම් A angle එකට දාන්න අපිට එකක් නැහැ because we only need another side. But AS වල නම් we have another angle. So AS case can be applied to this. Perfect. But if I try to check RHS වලට තව side එකක් ඕනේ නේ. Do I have any other sides here? Do I have any other sides here? Somebody tell me, yes or no? So this is a very good lesson for us. එකයි කොච්චර theory ඉගෙන ගත්තත් වැඩක් නැහැ. We have to do a lot of questions. Just because you saw a right angle, that doesn't mean it's always RHS. Because right angle is also an angle. නේ. AS දාන්නත් පුළුවන්. SAS දාන්නත් පුළුවන් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. I mean, there is a possibility. Just because there's a right angle, don't always jump for RHS. Try to see RHS නම් right angle එක තියෙන්න ඕනේ, hypotenuse should be equal and there has to be an additional side. RHS. AS නම් right angle is also just another angle in AAS. Two angles and one side. Here the best case would be AAS because we have two angle pairs and one side. RHS වලට අපිට තව side එකක් නැහැ. Okay? So here, therefore, we have to use AAS, not RHS. Look at how we can apply this. Our triangles are AMP and MQC. So I will put that as the topic, the title. එක angle එකක් තමයි අපේ right angle එක APM. This one is equal to MQC. The reason, of course, is given. They have given it, no? They have given. Then another angle is AMP equals, AMP is this, equals QMC. Why? Vertically opposite angles. So let's write that as well. And now we have two angles. We need one side, that is AM equals MC. AM equals MC. How did we get that? ඒගොල්ලන් දීලා තියෙනවා that M is the midpoint here. M is the midpoint of AC. Therefore, we can say triangle AMP is congruent to triangle MQC under the AAS case. Is this clear to you, Lama? Give me a thumbs up. Others? Others? Kwanita? Senudi, Alia, Ismail, Jevindu, Kushit, Sandaru, Sasheli. Okay. Again, I will give you 2 minutes for recorrections. Quickly do that. Then we'll start the area lesson. I will give some more homework from congruency. Quickly do. Done, Lamai? Okay. Mark homework. Api other during the class we won't do another congruency question because we have to save the time. But of course we have to cover all the questions. Taking the mama homework with it. So next week then we can discuss. Mark in the miscellaneous exercise homework. Homework for this week. Then we can go to area lesson. Homework for this week. Today is 4th of March. No. In the miscellaneous exercise of congruence lesson, ඔක්කොම කරන්න ඕනේ අපි. එකින්ද අපි දැනට මාක් කරගන්න the third question, fourth question, තුනක් කරනවද හතරක් කරනවද? Third question, fourth question, and fifth question. That is enough from that. Because other area velat we will be getting another set of homework. So I won't overload the amount of homework you have. So congruence miscellaneous okay, third, fourth, fifth. What we did today was 1 and 2. Okay, put the topic area. It's our 6th lesson. Area is the 6th lesson.
Miss, the homework is 3 and 4.
No, 3, 4, and 5. 3 questions are there. Okay. Okay. Put the topic area. Okay. I hope you're, just put in the topic name. Okay. Now, when we talk about area, when we were young, like in smaller grades, we have learned some basic shapes and how to find the area. So let's quickly revise that knowledge. For an example, if I ask you to find the area of a rectangle, how do you find the area of a rectangle? Let's say we have a rectangle like this. How would you find the area of a rectangle?
Base into length into breadth.
Length into breadth.
Okay, others, what do you think? Two of you said length into breadth. Okay, another one of you said length into breadth. Length means the longer side, right? Longer side is length. The shorter side usually we take as the breadth. So yes, in a rectangle, we get the area as length into breadth. Rectangle එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන්, you know what a rectangle is, right? Rectangle එකක you know these angles are 90 degrees. That's what a rectangle is, ne? And this side and this side are equal. This side and this side are equal. Length, this is length, this is also length. This is breadth, this is also breadth. Okay? So how do you find the area? As you all said, area equals length into breadth. So in this case, length is L, breadth is B. L multiplied by B. Okay? So that is rectangle. Don't write anything, just listen. Then if you take, let's say, square. Square එකක් ගත්තොත් එම, let's say you have a square like this. And you know how a square is, ne? Square එකක් ගත්තොත් එම, again, these angles are 90 degrees. this angle, this side, all the four sides are equal. If I say the length of one side is A, what do you think is the area of this triangle? Sorry,
A square.
A squared. Others? Others, Namay, what do you think? Same thing?
Same
A
answer.
square.
Yes. You take the length of one side and you square it. Ne? So here, length of one side is A. So you take the square of that. So that is A square. Okay, good. Then let's say you have let's say you have triangle. Apigamu, you have a triangle like this. Let's say how do you usually find the area of a triangle, Lamay?
Half into base into height.
Half into base into perpendicular height.
Others?
Half into base into height.
Yes. If the base is A, yes. In the chat box also I'm getting the answer. Good. And you have to take the perpendicular height. Let's say this perpendicular height is H. So how do you find the area of a triangle? Area equals half into base into perpendicular height. Perpendicular height. Okay. So in this particular case, base is A and perpendicular height is H. Like that. If we take a parallelogram, let's say, 1 second, I will give you the values first. The terms, wait. Let's say we have a parallelogram like this. Where the base is, let's say, A. And the perpendicular height is, let's say, H. How do you find the area of this parallelogram?
Base into height, so A into H.
Base into height, so A into H. Others? Okay, Maria, others? Same thing? Yeah. Base into perpendicular height. Here the base is A, perpendicular height is H. Then on the Bikare, we are rectangle, square, triangle, parallelogram, then trapezium. So let's say we have a trapezium. What exactly is a trapezium? Trapezium is a quadrilateral where two sides are parallel. Anit sides deka parallel when on just two sides being parallel is enough. If you take this particular trapezium, mena may side dekai, may opposite side dekai parallel. This pair of sides are parallel. If that is parallel, this is a trapezium. May then a parallel when on. So here I would say the length of this side is A. The length of this side is B. And the perpendicular height is H. What is the area of this trapezium?
Half into
What?
A plus B into height.
Half into A plus B into height. Others, what do you think?
Same answer.
Yeah. Half into parallel sides देखो add करंडो, right? Sum of the lengths of parallel sides multiplied by the perpendicular height. So, sorry, I'm going to half figure. So here, half into the sum of the perpendicular, parallel sides are A and B, so it's A plus B, multiplied by perpendicular height is H, like this. Then, lastly, circle. So let's say we have a circle like this. And let's say the radius is R. How do you find the area of this?
Pi r square.
Others?
Same answer.
Same answer. Pi into radius squared. So it's pi r squared. So these are things that you already know, but we did like a small revision. So it's pi r squared. Today, actually, we are going to learn about sectors of circles, just like perimeter will appear circles, will chooti parts will perimeter kata kare. Like that, in this lesson, our main focus is that. But before that, we need to have like a little understanding and memory of what we have learned previously. Can you all copy this down? Don't take too much time to draw the diagrams. Like, don't give a lot of effort in drawing the diagrams, but just write it neatly. Make it fast. I'll give you like 7 minutes. I'll give you 7 minutes. Quickly. දැන් ළමයි thumbs up. Others? Shall we move on? I just heard the news that an Iranian ship has been sunken in the naval region of Sri Lanka. Ne? I just got to know that. So not sunken, attacked. Attacked in the Indian Ocean near Sri Lanka. Did y'all know that? I just heard the news now. Did y'all know?
No.
Yes, Sisha.
Yeah. Now
Heard about it.
yes. So US has attacked an Iranian ship. අපේ coastal කියන්නේ අපේ මේ navy region එකේ. So most of the attacked Iranians are being admitted to the Karapiti hospital. Let's see what happens, no? You know that there is like this war going on in the outside world, right? I can only hope that things won't be bad for us, but also that okay, so we are in Sri Lanka, so obviously we think ane Lankaවට නම් වෙන්න එපා කියලා, but at the same time everywhere in the world it's human beings, you know. So I hope things settle down. Okay, let's start. Let's go to today's part. Review exercise එකේ අපි review exercise එකක් කරමු. Can you all do the third one? Page number 66. Review exercise fourth I will give as homework, but third shall we do it? Because that basic knowledge will be required in the future when we are learning this lesson's part. This is review exercise on page 66, the third question. You won't need a lot of time, but yeah, quickly do. Quickly do. If you have any questions, ask. Done, ළමයි? I saw some thumbs ups. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Trapezium of area 33 square centimeters. So the entire trapezium has an area of 33 square centimeters. And they're asking you to find the area of the shaded triangle. Shaded triangle කියන්නේ මේ ටිකනේ. මේකේ area එක හොයන්න ඕනේ. Okay. So since the area of the entire trapezium is 33, මේ චූටි triangle එකේ area එක you can find no half into base into perpendicular height. So from the trapezium, if you subtract this, you will get this triangle. You will get this triangle. So that's what we have to do, no? So area of unshaded triangle, we can find as half into base into perpendicular height. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 7 is 21 square centimeters. So if this is 21 square centimeters, from the total, if you subtract that, you will get the area of the shaded triangle. So area of shaded triangle is from the total area 33 square centimeters. You subtract the area of the unshaded triangle, which is 21 square centimeters. So you get 3 minus 1 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. 12 square centimeters. Is this clear, Lamai? All clear? Okay. Parallelogram එකකට කොහොමද යන්නේ? So you got 21 square centimeters. But final answer would be a little different. 42 waliin 21 subtract කරන්නේ. That's the problem. That means now there is obviously no parallelogram here. So you use the formula of a parallelogram for the trapezium, no? Nothing unshaded triangle like area ko aage hari. The only difference is that it has to be a trapezium, not a parallelogram. But it's clear now, right? Others also, I hope it's clear. No, this is not a parallelogram. Parallelogram, okay, now this is a trapezium. The difference between a trapezium and a parallelogram is, in a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. Which one? Do you mean this one? ඒක අපිට වැඩක් වෙන්නේ නැහැනේ. මොකද ඒගොල්ලන් 33 square centimeters කියලා දීලා තියෙන්නේ the trapezium area. Trapezium area is what they have given. ඒකෙන් අපි shaded එක හොයලා subtract කරා. Then we get the unshaded එක subtract කරාම we get the shaded area, right? And anyhow, even if you consider it a parallelogram, how do you can't consider it a parallelogram? Because මේ දෙක නම් parallel කියලා අපිට දන්නවා. මොකද it's a trapezium, so we know in a trapezium one pair of sides are parallel. But මේ දෙක parallel කියලා අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. They have not given anything like that. All right, okay. Yes, Risindi, it's okay. මම වගේ WhatsApp එක බලන්න අනිවාර්යයෙන්. මට can you just put like a dot WhatsApp chat එකට dot එකක් දාලා තියන්න? එතකොට මට මේ ඒක උඩට එනවනේ මම බලන්න. Okay. Right. Oh. area, okay, put a topic, area of a sector of a circle. Only put the topic, don't draw any of these, just put the topic. Just the topic. Okay. So this is a circle. And this is the radius. This is center. O is the center and this is radius. So a radius can math radius na thamai. So in a circle from the center, if you separate out a part, we call it a sector. Right? We call it a sector, a portion of a circle. A portion of a circle, we call it a sector. So if you take a sector, the two sides, here it is radius, here also it is radius. If you take a sector on both sides, we have radius and that portion we call it a sector, right? So this is called a sector. So let's say with an angle like this angle could be 30 degrees, it could be 40 degrees, it could be 50 degrees and so on. No? So I would just say theta. Theta means the angle here. So we have a formula for finding the area. What is the area? What is the formula? Area equals, excuse me, area equals theta over 360 multiplied by pi r squared. This is the formula for finding the area of a sector. Theta means the angle here. You have to divide it by 360 and multiply by pi r squared. Okay. So let me show you an example. So you don't get the full picture. So let's do some examples. Example 1. So here we have a semicircle. Center is O and the radius is, let's say, 7 centimeters. And let's say angle here is 180 degrees. Okay. So how do you find the area? This is our formula. Ne? Area equals theta over 360 multiplied by pi r squared. Theta is the angle at the center. Here the angle at the center is 180. 180. Yeah, area will take care of them. No problem. Here the angle, theta is the angle. Theta is a Greek symbol. Here what it means is angle. Here now the angle is 180 degrees. So instead of theta, I write 180. Then in the denominator, there is 360. No? There is 360 multiplied by pi. What is the value of pi, Lamai, as a fraction?
22 over 7.
Correct. Excuse me. 22 over 7. So instead of pi, I write 22 over 7. Multiplied by r squared. That means radius squared. So here the radius is 7 centimeters. So 7 multiplied by 7. So this 7 and this 7 cancels. 180 times 1 is 180. 180 times 2 is 360. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 11 is 22. Then 11 multiplied by 7, we get the area as 77 square centimeters. Did you all understand that? Thumbs up, please. When mukud mataka තියාගන්න බෑ. Don't worry about what's on the textbook. Don't worry about that. Just remember this formula. Semicircle එකක් આવොත් we know the angle at the center is 180. So 180 දාලා ඔය කරා. Right? එතකොට you don't have to remember anything unnecessary. මේ formula එක විතරක් දැනගත්තාම හොඳටම ඇති. Okay. Textbook එකේ තියෙන මේක තමයි. Okay. So, sorry. Okay. So, let's take another example. Here we have quarter of a circle and radius is make avila center. Oh. Okay, radius, let's say, is 14 centimeters. So our formula is, I told you, just remember the formula. Area equals theta over 360 multiplied by pi r squared. Theta is the angle at the center. Here the angle at the center is 90 degrees. Over 360. Pi is, as you all said, 22 over 7. Here radius is 14. Radius squared to r squared. That means 14 multiplied by 14. So there should be two 14s, right? Okay, we'll simplify. 90 times 1 is 90. 90 times 4 is 360. That means 1 over 4. So 1 over 4 is anyways quarter of a circle. Quarter kak metan can a circle like quarter kak. That's why we get 1 over 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 7 is 14. 7 and 7 cancel whenever. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. And 7 multiplied by 22 we get. 7 times 2 is 14. 1 remaining. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 1, 50. We get 154 square centimeters. Is this clear, Lamai? Thumbs up. Okay. Don't write anything yet. Anna, then I will let you try one alone. You only put the topic now. So draw this diagram, write example 1 and example 2 real fast. Quickly write. I will give you 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes would be enough. Done writing, Lamai? Thumbs up, please. Can you all hear me? Others? Hi. Now I will give you one to try it. This is all. Make a lesson. Lesson. The rest of it is like just questions. We have to do quite a few questions. So, let's say 14. Now, can you all find the area alone? Mulima formula formula and then do the simplification. Quickly find the area. Anita, make a simplification of simplifying example 2. This one, no? Okay. Ma make a simplification ka explain karanna lamai. Now, this is area equals theta over 360 multiplied by pi r squared. Ne? Here, theta is the angle at the center. Here, angle at the center is 90 degrees, right? So, instead of theta, I take 90 degrees. Divided by 360. Multiplied by pi. Pi is 22 over 7. Multiplied by r squared. R squared means radius squared. Here radius is 14 centimeters. So squared means 14 eva dekakne. 14 multiplied by 14. Okay, we'll see. 90 times 1 is 90. 90 eva, I mean, okay, let's just say like this. 0, 0 cancel. Uda 0 kai, ata 0 kai cancel. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 4 is 36. Is that clear? Shweta, is it clear? That 104 part, okay. Then, here 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. Then, 2 times 1 is 2. Metana 2 times 2 is 4. 2 ekai 4 ekai cancel කරනවා. The 2 remaining. Then 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. At the end, we have 7 and 22 only remaining. Metana 22 තියෙනවා, metana 7 තියෙනවා. So 22 multiplied by 7. So 22 multiplied by 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 1, 50. So 154 centimeters use කරපින්ද it's square centimeters. Shweta, is it clear? Okay, good. Done, lamai? Make ivarada. Shall we discuss this? Yes, Ashari, I was also thinking the same. Let's finish at 9:30. 9:30 and 9:35 වගේ වෙයි. Stay until then. We'll finish it 9:45 නැතුව. මම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ආසෙ නැහැ ගොඩක් රෑ වෙනකන් කරන්න because for one thing I know you guys get sleepy and you're tired. On the other hand, I also get sleepy. So that's why. Adi chuta parak vecha hinda, yeah, no, so like we had this technical issue. That's why I thought of extending, but it's okay. මම කොහොමත් ඔයගලන්ට extra class එකක් දාන්න ඉන්නේ. මොකද last week උත් මම හිතන අපි චුට්ටක් පරක් වුණානේ පටන් ගද්දි මම ඒක චුට්ටක් finalize කරලා ඔයගලන්ට කියන්නම්. I'll let you know when I finalize that. Because it's not very easy to schedule an extra class ne. You have very packed schedules, right? Most of your weeks are fully packed and mostly you guys are busier than me. So if I'm picking a date for an extra class, that should be like a public holiday or something like that. That's why it's very tricky to schedule an extra class, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. Area is theta over 360. And just letting you know, for now, our speed is okay. So Danata, I mean, we are in the 6th lesson now, so that means our speed is pretty good. So we have 4 or 5 more lessons to go. I can't remember exactly. But I know for the first term test, different schools have different plans. Some of the schools do like until 6th lesson, until 7th lesson, until 8th lesson, like that. Because first term test paper ko galante school ekene dene. So depending on like some schools have like extensive sports meet practices. So then they are not able to cover the syllabus. So they only consider a few lessons for the first term test. But some schools consider more lessons for the first term test. So that could be different, but we'll try to cover as much as we can. Okay. But we are at a very good position in terms of speed. Theta. Theta is angle at the center. Here the angle at the center is 60. Divided by 360 multiplied by pi. Pi is 22 over 7. Multiplied by r squared. R is radius. Radius is 14. R squared means 14 multiplied by 14. Okay, let's simplify this. This 0 and this 0 gets cancelled. Okay. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Then number 6 can divide. Then here we can see 7 and 14. Then number 2 can divide. 7 can divide. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. Then 2 and 6 we can cancel. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay. There's nothing else to cut and chop, no? So we'll just see at the top we have 22 multiplied by 14. 22 multiplied by 14. At the denominator we have 3. 22 multiplied by 14. At the denominator we have 3. We'll see. 14 multiplied by 22. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. Again, 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. So 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. 1 remaining. 2 plus 1 is 3. So 22 multiplied by 14, we get 308. 308 we have to divide by 3. So 308 we'll divide by 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 0. May 0 gathama 0 mathamai. Then I take this 8 down. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 remaining. I add a 0, so I put a decimal point. 3 times 6 is 18. 2 remaining. 20 kyane 3 times 6 is 18. Again 2 remaining. Tawa 0 damma 3 times 6. So 666 oka digatama yana. So I can write as 102.6666. So I can round it off and write 102.67. This is here, it's not centimeters, it's meters. So I have to write it as meter square, not centimeter square. Is this clear to you, Lamai?
Miss, don't we write 102.6 and finishing?
If you want to, you can just finish it there. So generally, in O-levels,
Where
we
did
are
you get
going
a
to-
7?
Yes, that is because we round it off. Okay, I'll come to that. But before that, okay. So when it comes to O-levels, right? In O-levels questions, usually in the question they say, find 2 decimal places or find the answer to 3 decimal places or find the answer to 1 decimal places. A question. If they don't give it in the question, you have to keep 2 decimal places. Question you generally keep 2 decimal places. Okay. Then rounding off. What do we remember about rounding off? Let's say 102.663 tibba kela. Now I have to keep to 2 decimal places now. If I have to keep to 2 decimal places, this decimal place is extra because I only need 2 decimal places. Meya extra, meya daddy. Ekinde mama ayin karanda one. When I'm removing it, I have to check, is this less than 5 or greater than 5? Is 3 less than 5 or greater than 5? Is, yeah, 3 is less than 5. If 3 is less than 5, when you are removing that 3, you can just remove it and leave it as 102.66. That is rounding off. But let's say you have a number like this. What we got in our question. 102.667. Now I have to find to 2 decimal places. So the third decimal place is extra. Is this third decimal place, which is number 7, is it less than 5 or greater than 5?
Greater.
Greater than 5. So when you are removing this, you can't just remove it. එහෙම වුණාම round off කරද්දී or remove the number that is before the number you're removing is 6 now. For that 6, you have to add another 1 and write as 7. Okay, that is rounding off. Did you all understand that? Others? Okay, can you all tell me 22.558? I want to round off to 2 decimal places. Then how do I round it off?
So the last decimal point. So the third one, since it's over 5, it's 22.56.
Okay, 22.56. Others? In the chat
Same
box?
question.
Same. Chat box also, I'm getting some answers, almost the same answer. Kushit, yes, go ahead.
22.56.
22.56. Okay. Seems like all of you
The
think the
first
same.
decimal place, right? We
No,
should
two
round
decimal
it off
places.
to
Two decimal
2
places.
decimal.
Yeah. Then what is it?
22.56.
Okay. Seems like all of you have gotten the concept, no? So if I'm asking you to find your two decimal places, that means this third decimal place is extra and I have to remove it. When I'm removing it, I have to check, is this less than 5 or greater than 5? Since this is greater than 5, when you are rounding off the number before the number you're removing, I have to add another one. So here it's 5. I add 1 and write it as 6. Just one more. Tell me this. Again to two decimal places. I need it to two decimal places. This is 3, yeah? This is 3. Okay, Maria. Excuse me.
34.44.
Okay, Basma.
34.43.
Okay, yes. Yes.
34.44.
Okay. Earlier I couldn't
34.44.
34.44.
44. Okay. Yes. When I'm asking you to find the two decimal places, that means this third one is extra. Now it's 5. 5 is not less than 5. 5 is not greater than 5. 5 is just equal to 5. 5 ආවත් ඔයා මෙයාට එකක් වැඩි කළා තමයි ලියන්නේ. You write it as 34.4, not 3. You add 1 to that and write as 4. Okay, so that is exactly why here make a 6666 දිගට මෙනවනේ. දිගට මෙනකොට I can't possibly write all the sixes, right? So generally, if they don't tell you how many decimal places to keep, you have to keep for two decimal places. The third deck extra. So when I'm removing, I have to check. Is it greater than 5? Yes, it is. So I rounded it off as 102.67 square meters. Is this clear to all of you? Give me a thumbs up. Sorry. Give me a thumbs up, Lamai. Okay. We'll stop there. And I have to add to our homework list. For the homework, this is our homework list. Exercise 6.1. Now we have learned the theory part of this lesson. So in exercise 6.1, Kosteke, try Roman number 3 and Roman number 4. Second decade, try Roman number 2. Just do this. Only do this. So, yeah. Before we wind up, before we stop the class for today, is everything clear from what we did today, Lamai? Others? Lamai homework හැමෝම ලියා ගන්න. මොකද I won't be able to send you the homework list tonight. My whiteboard note එකත් හෙට උදේ වන්නම්. But everybody mark. හරි. එහෙනම් we'll wrap up. We'll wrap up for today. Today is the first week of March, right? So next week we will be meeting on 11th of March. 11th of March. So until we meet next week, have a great week and good night.
Good night, teacher.
Okay, good night. Same to you.
Good night, teacher.
Good night.